talk about your home theater. There are great televisions and components sold today with even greater capabilities than ever before. These include HDTV, plasmas, DLP, LCD, and now Blu-ray machines. So why is it so important to choose the right cable brand? Well, with me at BuyTV is Tim from Ethereal to help us out. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Melissa. Basically, a cable company builds a cable in order to send a signal from one source to another, and that's the primary job of a cable. The reason why Ethereal is so different is we use compression fitted ends on all of our cables.
Well, what is so unique about compression fitting?
Well, compression fit is a way of fastening the RCA end onto the cable. Basically, Ethereal, when manufacturing our cables, we tested all of the cables that we could find in many of the major retail locations that you'll find, and also in the high-end home theater stores. And when we tested them, we found out that most of the cables, they varied from cable to cable, even from the same cable. So this brought up some questions, and what we did was we tested the same cables, cutting off the ends, and just testing the very cable itself. And in this test, we found that most of the signals had a much more consistent reading. So we've determined that obviously it's how the cable is fastened to the RCA in this case, or whatever type of end. At Ethereal, we take all of our ends and we compress them onto the RCA, or in this case, and that whole outer jacket that we have here, that outer wire is all compressed onto this. This is about a 1-inch ferrule that's on here, and it is properly grounded all the way to the very end of the RCA. So there's no FM antenna, there's no signal loss. It's a much better made cable.
Perfect. Well, I've heard all about this new connector cable called HDMI. What is it and why is it so important?
HDMI is the latest and greatest in technology of cable. What it basically will do is take from one cable, allows you to have high definition, both audio and video. Now that's important because in this case, these RCAs, this will transfer your video signal. This is a component video cable, and there's 3 cables just for component video. In HDMI, you have your video and your audio all in one cable, one high definition cable from one source to another. Means you don't have to have a spider web of cables in back of a component system.
Well said. Well, BuyTV viewers, you heard it here first. If you just spent thousands of dollars on your new plasma or HD TV, now's the time to invest in that perfect cable.